All right, guys, happy Sunday. Wanted to just go through something real quick about determining which diet or which approach might be best for you and your goals. So, quickly, just wanted to go through this about 5 minutes. So, the key in determining which is best for you is understanding accuracy and precision. All right, so this little graph right here shows low accuracy and low precision. There are just, we don't know what we're doing. It's kind of all over the place. This is just standard, typically probably how we typically would eat, right? It's very difficult to reach our goals or our specific results when there's no accuracy and there's no precision. In a perfect world, we have high accuracy and high precision, but the accuracy piece doesn't actually really matter up front. In the beginning, the whole purpose is to just get precision, because once we have precision, once we are doing the same things and we're consistent, essentially is kind of what I think of that as. Once we're precise, then we can just simply move the target, right? And now we get our accuracy. But first, we need precision first. We need to be consistent. Then, with consistency, with precision, we can move the target to get our desired results, whatever those results may be. Okay? Most diets increase precision. Okay? Keto, paleo, Mediterranean, you name it. What does it do? It limits our options in terms of food, what we can eat, and therefore it groups those data points together and we increase precision. Okay, tracking calories, same things. It increases precision. You can see it there, right? Intermittent fasting, how does that group? How does that increase precision? Well, it limits our eating window, and therefore, for the most part, it gets our calorie intake more precise because we end up eating less, right? Counting macros obviously is going to increase precision. Intuitive eating, portion control, all the diets, all the methods, all the strategies in some form or fashion increase our precision. All right, so hopefully that graph kind of explains that. I'm visual, so hopefully that helps. Now, understanding that kind of leads to this. Most diets work in the beginning because they increase precision. All right, so I just threw these up there, but you can kind of see now what I'm talking about. Each diet has its own level of precision, its own level of accuracy. And so the more extreme we get, the more accurate and the more precise that diet is. And then we can adjust the larger target based off of the precision that we've created, right? So keto, paleo, whatever it may be, it's going to be precise, more precise than that very first graph. Tracking calories is going to be a little bit more precise. Tracking macros and calories is going to be much more precise, right? Using intuitive eating or using intermittent fasting. Or what I don't have on here is combining some things, right? Well, what happens if we go keto and intermittent fasting? Well, we're probably going to increase our level of precision at that point. If we can get consistent with that, then it doesn't matter if we're accurate or not, because we can move our numbers, move our strategies to make it accurate, right? Like in that second slide I showed you where we move the target. Same thing with macros. Maybe we're using macros and intermittent fasting, or maybe we're tracking calories and macros, or maybe it's macros within a keto approach, right? As we combine these things, all we're truly doing is increasing precision. And through time and through consistency, once we are also tracking our results, now we can move the larger graph to make that precision more accurate. All right, so which method should you use? Well, it depends. What can you be most consistent with? Because if we track calories, track macros, and do intermittent fasting in a keto approach, that's going to be pretty dang precise. But the question is, can you be consistent doing it, right? And if you can't be consistent doing it, then it's a horrible approach. So we need to choose something that you're able to do consistently, both from a lifestyle standpoint, but both from just my brain might not think in terms of numbers, So I might not go that macro counting route, right? I might go the more intuitive eating approach, maybe with something else, maybe intuitive eating and portion control with intermittent fasting, okay, where there's no tracking of numbers per se. Then we also have to look at what your goals actually are. How exact are your goals? If your goal is simply, hey, I just need to lose a little bit of weight, it's nothing too intense, well, then we don't need as much precision or as much accuracy to reach that goal. If your goal on the flip side is to compete in a competition, not a physique competition, well, we need more precision and we need more accuracy. And so that's going to dictate which route we need to go as well. So we need to ask, you need to ask yourself is what can I be consistent with and what are my goals? Because each of these approaches brings with it a level of accuracy and a level of precision. All right. The other thing to kind of note on here that I have is that all of these are to some extent a different skill. And the nice thing about having all these skills is that maybe we are spending some time really being precise and tracking macros. Okay, but you know what? You know that you're going to be going out on a Saturday night. And so and you're not going to be able to track your numbers, or you're going out to eat. That's fine. We can just drop down a level of precision and still maintain, or at least better maintain, our results, right? So maybe we've been tracking for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but we're going to be going out and we're not going to be able to track numbers. Well, we can just revert to another level, a lower level of precision. Maybe we are no longer tracking macros or calories, but maybe we're going to implement intermittent fasting that day so that we can keep our calories in check. Or we're going to a place where we can kind of go more the keto route. So hopefully that explains a little bit of, one, why all these diets work. Two, maybe why your diet's starting to not work is because you need another level of precision and another level of accuracy. But also hopefully that you can see that there's lots of options, and all of these diets and all of these different strategies are simply a way to account for precision and accuracy so that you can ultimately reach your goals.